Hey guys, Fuji. Today I'll be doing a tutorial on the first chorus of Bouncy by ATEEZ. This dance is super fun, so I hope you guys enjoy and also learn from this tutorial. And also this video is mirrored, so this is the right side, this is the left side. And also make sure you stretch before doing this dance because this dance has a lot of back bends and you don't want to stretch your back. I'll be doing explanation in the beginning and then with counts and then slow music and then regular music. At any point if you need to replay something, feel free to do that, and also don't be discouraged if you don't get it right away. So yeah, let's get it. So the first 8 counter is gonna start when they go, "Come on everybody." So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on the, they go like, oh, so you're gonna like bring your arms around and then it should land here where the right hand is on your chin. And then on 5, you hit your back. So when you hit it, it's like you bring your shoulder back. Hit, and then on 7, you tilt your head this way. So the next 8 count goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is when your hands are pointer fingers, and then after you do the tilt, you make them pointer fingers, you cross them over and you bring it up and then you point down. And then there's 4 levels as it goes down. The first one should be like right above your head level, should be like right above. And then the second one should be like forehead level. And then the third one should be like chin level. And then the fourth one, the last one, should be like chest level. So every time you go down, it should be like top, forehead, chin, chest. Yes, and then the legs go out one by one. So on the first one, it goes out like shoulder width apart, and then it slowly goes out farther and farther. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So with the hands and the feet, it goes slow it down, make it down, 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 down. So now we have our hands and our feet. We're gonna add our chest into the move. So every time you pick up your right leg like this, your chest comes up and you kind of like breathe in, if that helps you like imagine it. So you go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And every time you stick your foot out, your back should go backwards. 2, 3, 4. So when you put it all together, it should look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After you do the fourth one, you push off of your right foot and come back center, and then you bend your left knee, and then your right leg should be straight, and then you kind of like pretend there's like a plate here, and you're like giving it to someone, and then your head should be tilted to the right like this, and then you switch the legs. So now the right should be bent and the left is straight, and then you do like the salt bay. So you do plate, salt, yeah, and then when you do that, the head should still be tilted to the right. So plate, and then keep the head straight but switch the legs, and then salt bay, and then make sure your body is like tilted forward when you do it. So you give it forward, and then salt forward. And after this, you step back with your left, and then you bounce to the left, bounce to the right. 1, 2. And this is when the plate comes back. You thought it was gone. Nope, it's right here. And then you take your pinky and you kind of like mix it. You mix it, and you do that while you do the left, right. And then a tip is to lean backwards so that it gives more of that bounciness. So it goes plate, salt, mix, mix. After you mix, you taste it. So your right hand makes this OK shape, and then it goes to your mouth, and then it goes farther out like this. And then your head tilts this way. So it goes plate, salt, mix, mix, taste. So for that part with count, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After this, you go 8 and. You kind of do like It kind of looks like paws. So and then you stick it out straight. And then you lift up your right leg. So that is after the mix, hit, 8 and. After this, your hands go, you swing it down, and then your right hand comes over the top while your left hand stays, and then you clap it together. And then after you clap, that recoils, and then you go the other way, and then you clap. So after the pause, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you clap on 3 and 7. And then another thing to do while you're like spinning your arms is you kind of like let your arms a little loose like this. So when you like go, you kind of like it naturally circles this way, and then it naturally circles like the other way when you come back. And for the legs for this part, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how to do this is every time you put it down, like put your knees together, and every time you pick your foot up, your knees should separate out. Then you put it together, out, together, out, together, out. And if you can't get that step, it's okay. You could just step in place. And I think a lot of the ATEEZ members actually do that because they're moving into the position. So if that's easier, you could do that way. So together, it goes 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For this part, feel free to add a little bit of texture in your like upper body. Some of them like to kind of like give that like a like let your body like naturally flow with your arms. After the clap on 7, make sure you reset your body like this. Make sure your hands and your feet are kind of like shoulder width apart. So again, that 8 count, it goes 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After you land on 8, it goes 1, 2, 1 and 2 and. And this part's a little fast. It goes 1 and 2 and on real speed. So it goes 1 and 2 and on 3, 4, you go 3, 4. So breaking it down, your arms, after you do this, it should be like this. I think this is a game. But after this, your right arm should go up, back. And the left one should go back, up. So together it goes 1, 2. And then you add your chest. It goes back, back. So with your hands in the back, it goes back, back. And I think the words are spicy. And your feet go out, out. So together it should be spicy. And then they kind of add their hips, they kind of hip thrust while their knees come out. So they like hip thrust, thrust. So let's do the 8 count. So it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. After the 4, you go 5, 6. So your weight should be on your right foot. So you kind of switch your weight to the left foot and then switch your feet. And then your hands kind of like you're holding a big spoon this time, and you kind of like mix. This reminds me of a lot of K-pop moves. I'm blanking out, but and you kind of like shake it in what is this? Counterclockwise circle, and then you shimmy. It kind of like, you don't really like make it a big circle. You kind of make a small one so you can like shimmy. And then together it goes 3, 4, 5, 6. And then after the 5, 6, you kind of like clap and bounce. This can be anything. It can be like bounce this way, bounce this way. But you clap once and then you kind of like bounce out. Bounce. So again, that 8 count. So it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that kind of milk this out a little bit on the 8. That is the first half of the chorus. And the second half is basically the same thing, so you kind of already finished it. But let's review from the very top with counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after you milk out the 8, you cross your hands again, and then you land shoulder width apart, and then you start over again, like the same as the first part. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this part's the same, and this is the same. But this one you could keep it the same because the background dancers do it. But to follow the center, this part's a little difficult because it's very detailed. But the left hand starts off with 2 fingers like this, and then the right hand goes scissor, scissor. And at the same time, it goes 1, 2, wait, see I messed up already. 1, 2, 3. And I think it's like a grenade or something. It's like chopping something. I don't really know what it is. Someone tell me what it is. I'm curious. It goes 1, 2, 3. And then at the same time, you do the same leg shifting or weight shifting like this. So you go 1, 2, 3. It's the same thing as like 1, 2, 3. So it goes 1, 2, 3. And then when you do the third one, your head kind of tilts this way a little fast. So you go 1, 2, 3. So it counts. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After this, you do the same thing as the first part. You go 8 and. Show your paws again. 8 and down. Same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. But now, instead of facing forward, we face this side. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Now we're facing this way. And then on 8 and, you bring your both hands up like this. And then your hand go down and make a wave. It kind of helps your body to make a wave. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3. And then your leg goes out, in, step. Looking this way, it goes from your left, go left out, left in, right out, right in, step. So it should look like, when you put it all together, it should look like 1 and 2 and 3. So when you start the wave, that should be the first step. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. And then on 4, you tilt your head to the left. So you go and 1 and 2 and 3. Oh yeah, that was a mistake. So it goes and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then on 4 and, you prep your hands like this and you cross it out. So your hands should go and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. And then your legs do the same thing as the first part. It does the left, right, stomp. So with that it goes and 1 and 2 and 3. So together it goes and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Looking forward, it goes and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. After this, your steps should be a little bit farther forward so you can like fly. You fly and then you throw it. This is a freestyle, but you fly and you throw it, and that's the end. From the release, we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1. Now let's do the full thing with counts very slowly. So it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8.
Slow it down, make it bounce. 지금부터 fly. 좀 더 spicy. 청양고추 vibe. If you wanna know how, I can show you right now. 우리 만들지 bouncy. 우리부터 fly. Slow it down, make it bounce. 지금부터 fly. 좀 더 spicy. 청양고추 vibe. If you wanna know how, I can show you right now. 우리 만들지 bouncy. 우리부터 fly.
Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, and also if you have any feedback on how I can improve my tutorials, please let me know in the comments below. And also if you have any requests for covers and tutorials, please let me know in the comments below as well. See you next time!